I've got a name for it. For years, I've had this idea a long time, and I've been looking for, I used to call it the Family Reunion Resort, but nobody's going to want to go to that. Now I think, have a cute name, 40 doors. Because there's 40 bedrooms, 10 on each side. Now the bedrooms don't have bathrooms because that adds too much to the expense, and you don't need that many bathrooms. Look how many people are in here, 600, and they got maybe 4 stalls in the girls' room. What the girls' bathroom is going to be is a makeup room. It's going to have big mirrors like we have backstage here for production. Because you could use this facility for weddings, and the bridesmaids need a place to put their gown. You can't use the living room at a hotel with 2 bedrooms on either side. These hotels don't care about families. They care about business people hooking up in the bar. The most they'll do is shove tables together in the restaurant. That's not family. When you're done with dinner, you eat half your dessert and you want to go play. You'll want to come back and have that dessert still there, like you do at your house. So I'm building a house here for 40, 50, 60 family members. Now, right here is where Mom stands, because she is the center. I didn't put that in the center because this is a kitchen area with 2 counters. And you can sit here at this counter and talk to Mom who's cooking. Now here is an area for little kids, and here's an area for big kids. And that way there's no crying with the big kids beating up on the little kids, and Mom can see them from where she's standing. Now the men are over here in these chairs in this area. Here's a stage, and here's a screen there, and it's broadband hooked up in case there's people that couldn't be there physically. They can be there by broadband hookup. Then there's bedrooms all around here, 40 of them on that side, 40 of them down there. But this bedroom over here in the corner is Grandma's bedroom. And she's going to read bedtime stories to all of her grandchildren. This is a wonderful favor that you can do for a grandmother, because she can't babysit all these kids all day. You have to help her out. She has a new hip. She can't chase these kids down. And so she's going to be ready for you to bring her all them kids. And there's a wall around the bed so they don't fall out. And she'll read bedtime stories to them, and then you take them back and put them to bed. This is wonderful. In fact, there ought to be probably 2 of them, because there'll be a grandmother on both sides of the family. I'll put 2 of them. See, a house is the stage, the set for the scenes of our lives. And the average people are not having a very theatrical and dramatic life, because the world don't give a shit about you. They're going to make condos and hotels, and that's it. But I'm creative. I see the needs of people, and I want to start something new. I talked to Frank Lloyd Wright's grandson, Corey Wright, and told him this would be a wonderful thing for him to do, because his grandfather, Frank Lloyd Wright, was innovative. He made houses that were so different than any other houses. They were livable. They were atmosphere. I lived in Tampa, Florida, and he built the college in Lakeland, Florida. It was wonderful. It was stimulating. Architects owe us space so we can have a better life. That's right. So, imagine this moment. There's a jacuzzi here, and everybody's having a family jacuzzi, but the person that feels a little conscious about their body, they didn't do it on Friday night, they didn't do it Saturday night, here it is Sunday, and everybody says, this is our last family soak, you better go get your suit on. And they go over and their door's shut. Now this is theater. When that door opens up, they got their suit on. Because you wouldn't do that at a hotel, there'd be strangers there. It's not your private thing. You see what I'm selling here? It's privacy. You got 40 bedrooms here. You could spend $4,000, $100 a room. That's what I paid at the Comfort Inn, and that's a piece of shit. I'm glad you're back. We were talking about you putting on your suit. What's your name? Kim. I could be a boy named Kevin.
Not too many people.
Did you notice the cameras in the bathroom? That's what we were hoping. Kim, how many bedrooms would you need if you had a family reunion and invited everybody, including those who live so far away they wouldn't come except for the fact that you're having a 3-day affair, and then everybody got online and told that they better be there? How many would show up? How many? 45. And here I got 40 over. How many grandmothers would be there? Yeah. Well, no. Well, you missed that opportunity. So anyway, the wonderful moments are cooking food. You know, appetite is about smelling while it's being made every weekend Thanksgiving. That's why you eat at 2 o'clock. Give me that damn bird! I can't wait till tonight, right? Because you've been smelling it all day. And that's what you get here. The reason I mention it during a comedy show is there might be some bankers in town. There might be some contractors that I've just affected. There might be somebody out there has the power. You know what? I saw this contractor building on the way into town. I went on the other side of the river, and I saw this building that said contractors or something, and it was 2-story, totally vacant. You could use that building right there. Who's got that one? The reason that you can change any building into this, because I said I got rid of all them need for bathrooms. The boys could have a big bathroom like at a hockey rink, you know, where the hockey team goes in. And the girls, like I said, they've got like a fashion, a place to hang out. You know, a wedding can be just as much a production as a movie. You need the same facilities for makeup and costumes. The boys could have a bunkhouse bedroom with a bunch of bunk beds and bond that way. That's what I'm saying. It could be wonderful. And I hope somebody does it. You know, you can only build the first one once. So if you lost out on apples, you could do family reunions. I hope I'm influencing somebody to have. You know, it could even be a church. I'm so embarrassed when churches have cookie sales or car washes. Wasn't there something on TV about that? But anyway, there's volunteers at the church and they could run this. All you have to do is clean it up after they, you know, have their family reunion and get it ready. You could rent this during the week to corporations that want some kind of a focused structure for their meetings, couldn't it? You could make them. You could have the phone company to rent that for Christmas, or give it away, the radio station, give away a family reunion to the person that calls in and got the most need for it. There's a lot of ways of being creative and making this work. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want to be known as the guy that smashed watermelon. I want to be known as the guy that started these family reunions and strengthened America's families by showing that we cared enough. These kids, they take clues from us. You know, they look at the adult world and see if we're serious. Look at the exit sign. How much confidence can these kids have in us if we have to have the door labeled? Are we that damn dumb we can't find the hole in the wall? Why don't they label the wall? That's what you don't want to walk into.